Well, lo and behold, the Senate has stopped California's ban on gasoline-powered cars, and they did it through some sensible regulation for a change. Joining us now is the chair of the Senate Republican Committee, Shelley Moore Capito from the great state of West Virginia. Senator Capito, it's a great pleasure to see you again, ma'am. So you pulled this off, huh? You ended the waiver, and now they can't ban gasoline cars, and I can drive my Lincoln Navigator even though I don't live in California anymore.
Yeah, but you can drive it in New York now, too, because New York is one of those states that had decided to join in to the California mandate of electric vehicles, along with 10 other states. So, you know, these things lack common sense, Larry. I mean, really, next year, 2026, 35% of the vehicles that are going to be sold in these 12 states, plus the District of Columbia, are going to be electric vehicles. They even exclude hybrids from that kind of category. So this was something that would really, I think, change our economy, 30% of our economy, eliminate choice, and it's just another example of really the extremes to which the Biden administration would go on their green agenda, quite frankly, without looking at the economic impacts.
But you know, okay, so you said it, and a little light bulb went off in my little head. So I'm just thinking now, all those West Coast states, I consider them all California. Oregon, Washington, California, whatever else, Arizona, God help them. They're all like California, you know what I mean? They can't do that either. You've stopped them out, too. And then probably the New England states, you've stopped them out. New York, Massachusetts, I don't know about Connecticut, you tell me. That's the most wonderful thing I've heard. That's fantastic.
Yeah, New Jersey, Delaware, not Connecticut, interestingly, Vermont. And so, yes, we stopped them from joining, we stopped the California waivers from moving forward, which is the EV mandate. Here's another interesting fact about this. California applied for this in May of 2023. The Biden administration did not grant this until after they were defeated. The Democrats were defeated in December. Why? Because they know politically it's unsatiable to the, or it's unsavory to the voting public. They knew it would be an election issue, and so they held it to then. And I just think I'm really proud of the way we pulled together and we're able to get this across the finish line.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but car makers like GM, which practically bet the ranch on electric vehicles, and Ford, they backed you on this. They wanted to get rid of the waiver too.
Absolutely.
So they don't have to make all these different kinds of cars, I guess. That was but they're losing hand over fist on the EVs anyway.
Exactly. I mean, it's an economic decision for them. And when they're losing money, what's happening? People are losing jobs.
Yes.
People in the auto industry are losing jobs. So, yes, the auto industry backed taking away the EV mandate. And you can see they've pulled back on the manufacturer. Why? Consumer choice. I mean, electric vehicles don't work everywhere. They don't perform. That people don't want them in certain areas of the country because they don't match what the needs are. And I believe in consumer choice. I don't think we should be driving consumers to products through rules that are made up at the EPA.
I agree. Look, I'm not against them. I'm like you. Consumers want to buy them, but the government shouldn't subsidize it. That's the issue.
No.
All right, because then everybody's supposed to pay for it, and that's wrong.
Right.
And you made this is a big win. I was glad you could come on because, you know, the big, beautiful bill passed, and that's a good thing in my humble opinion. But no one's really looking at this waiver business. And I just didn't know that all these states are in the soup now. What a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Senators, this is really, this is one of your greatest wins.
Thank you. Yeah, we feel very good about it. And I think it's going to make, you know, it's back to common sense here.
Yeah.
There was no common sense in these mandates, and the American public knows this. It's a very unpopular, if you poll it, it's very unpopular. They know that. But, you know, at the base of it, economically, it doesn't make sense. And let's let people make their own choices, and California can take their other 11 states and figure something else out that makes more sense.
Yeah, they can all party together. Anyway, great stuff. Senator Shelley Moore Capito. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it very, very much.
Thanks, Larry.